Hi there, here's Midnight Now with my new long form video content. I'm going to start with a little bit of an introduction about myself. I honestly want to remain just a person that is going to build or striving to build a community around here, a community where people's feelings can feel validated, or a community where people can just stop and for a few minutes listen to each other, because there are many times when people are in need of solace, of peace, or maybe to just be listened to by someone. I hope that you will be able to also resonate with my content, and if you like it, please do comment, share, like, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And Yeah, I hope that it's going to be useful to you. Both my advice as well as my as the community that I'll be trying to build, and more than that, I do hope that it will make your day a little bit better. To maybe talk about your feelings, about how you feel, about how you feel about some of the content that I'll be posting here. I'm eagerly waiting to hear your comments and to hear your opinions on my take on lifestyle, on relationships, on every form that of content that I'll be sharing in here. And More than that, I'd like to be able to help you uh, as a listener, let's say, because I would like to for you to comment down below, for example, in today's video, about uh, let's say times where people have disappointed you, or about the times where relationships may have not worked out, and how you dealt with that, and how did you feel, how you managed to cope with it, and so on, because I think that this is such a relatable topic with for for each and one of us. And not I'm not talking only about romantic relationships, I'm talking about workplace relationships, I'm talking about social relationships, friendships, and so on. In any case, I'll dive right into the video for today, and I hope that if you find it useful, or if you find peace, or if you find any type of positive emotion when diving into it, you would like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and also comment down below. Thank you, and let's get watching.
And then one day, they just act like you don't even exist. And you're left trying to figure out what you did wrong. And then you doubt yourself.
No other words with more truth have ever been spoken. It's very likely that nowadays something like this would happen. It happened to me, and I think it happened to everyone, that at least some of our friendships have dismantled over the years, and um, you were left wonder that maybe you did something wrong. Maybe you could have done more to communicate more, to start talking more, to start a topic, and so on. But the thing is, uh, you, you don't have uh, to have to start a topic, or to have to keep yourself strained with the thought that you need to be accepted by someone in order to become a part of their lives. And I'm not talking about a romantic relationship here. I'm talking about a friend, even a friendship, a social relationship. You don't have to always be the one to go the extra mile in order to uh, let's say grab someone's attention. If they don't, of course, this has to be a process that goes on and on and on from each side to the other, right? You sometimes you take the initiative, or you say, hey, let's go out and eat somewhere, or let's go clubbing, or let's go for a walk, or anything like that, or a simple call. sometimes you have to also let yourself be the one that is being listened to. You have to also complain about your problems, because let's face it, we are human beings. We all complain at some point about something to our friends, to our family. But the thing is, for example, with family, and I do believe that if we are going to choose friends, or if we are going to have friends, it's better to have them uh, as family, right? As someone we can depend on, as someone we can count on, not to have like it's promoted on social media nowadays with all the followers and all so on. Yes, it's nice, and of course, in some cases, it's monetized and so on. But but you also have to realize that outside of the social media, there is a life to it. And in today's modern society, we see all the Gen Zers uh, going all about on their phones and not paying attention to anything that the other person that is right beside them saying to them, right? And sometimes these things really matter, because sometimes people may feel a little bit down, may feel a little bit depressed, may feel a little bit anxious about talking, about being in a certain situation, about making life choices. And it's good to have a friend there that really listens, and really yeah really is involved in and invested in not in your problems, but in the relationship that is with you. And if they are not, to be honest, I think that is the natural course that you simply let that friendship go and form new other friendships, uh, because uh, and sometimes these things happen like naturally. They happen over the years. For example, there are not many friendships that last after finishing high school, for example, right? Sure, there are some friends that maybe they live in each other's neighborhoods and so on, but those are rare cases, right? And sometimes life torns people apart. Life may take us people uh, in different directions, and to be honest, I think that it's our decision if we want to continue a relationship with someone, any type of friendship and so on, in with long distance or not. Because in this day and age, there are so many ways, audio, video, and so on, that we can communicate with one another, that it really is not. It really leaves you thinking that maybe you did something wrong. But trust me when I say this to you, you did nothing wrong. If you feel like you really did behave yourself, let's say with sincerity, and you've been an open book with someone, and you haven't kept secrets and so on, and you've invested time in a friendship with someone, uh, you are not the problem, and you will never be the problem. And it's maybe for the best that you have a small circle of friends, a smaller circle of friends. For now, I only have two, but I used to have like 10 or almost 20 at the time. But really, it the people that I've counted on, or I managed to count on in the hard times, have been those two friends that I still have until today. So it really doesn't matter if you have many friends or many followers or anything like that, as long if they don't make you happy or make you feel safe or make you feel listened to.
And you're talking about a problem you might have. You know, men by nature, the one thing we are, we fixers. See, when we talking to our wife, our woman, and she tell us a problem, we try to provide a solution right now. You know why we want a solution? So we can quit talking about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we know tomorrow's gonna be some more stuff. So let me just provide a solution for the problem so we can move on. Here's when you know you have nothing. Is if every time you mention any type of problem to this guy, he offers you nothing.
About this, I know that this is a clip from a male perspective mainly, but the thing is, it points out a really good thing. It points out that communication is key in any type of relationship. It points out that opening up is not a weakness, it's actually uh, strength. Opening up to someone and listening to someone and trying to find solutions instead of uh, just simply complaining about it or anything like that. It shows that, firstly, there are three steps to any social relationship. You have to communicate about the people that the things that matter to you. You have to listen to the other's opinion about it, and you have to be able to compromise about it. You have to be able to reach a common ground and then build on that common ground. You have to you have to understand that part of forming long lasting relationships is getting to know the other person. And that's not going to happen mainly on while staying on the phone. Sure, chit chatting is fine, and it's okay. Texting is a way of communicating, but it's really not the same as face-to-face communication, and it's really not the same as even video communication, right? Because you get to see someone might fake how they are feeling, might fake that they are feeling good when they're feeling bad. You can tell the signs by someone's gestical figure, someone's uh, gestures and so on. So you really have to pay attention to the details when, let's say, when talking to someone or when trying to build a long-lasting relationship. If you're not gonna do that, it means that you're either not ready for building any type of relationship, which is totally fine because there are some people who are anxious or who have social anxiety, which is uh, something that I do believe I do have to some degree. So it doesn't really come off very easily for me to just talk to someone, to just open up, or to, uh, because I feel that I may be judged in some way. And I think that this is something that resonates with so many of us. Uh, and it's important that we take away that people who invalidate our feelings, they should not be in our lives. No matter uh, how much good they did in the past, the present is what matters in the future. Past is past for a reason. Look into the future, look towards the future, build towards the future, and I hope that every day, with my advice and with other people that you may have in your lives advice, I hope that you will have a smile on your face, and I hope that you will be happy. Thank you so much for listening to my midnight rant, and I hope to see you in other videos too. And if you liked it, please like, share, and subscribe for news about the channel, about any video content I might post once again.